What is the intertidal zone? The intertidal zone consists of transitional coastal regions that are influenced by the cycling of tides. They can be found between high and low tide marks, along rocky shores and beaches, and the region is characterized by rocks, crevices, and ledges. What causes the tides? Tides are periodic rises and falls of large bodies of water. They are caused by gravitational interaction between the Earth and the Moon. The gravitational attraction of the Moon causes the oceans to bulge out in the direction of the Moon. There are 4 zones within the intertidal region: the splash zone, the high tide zone, the mid tide zone, and the low tide zone. The splash zone is located above the high tide mark. It is the highest and driest area and faces extreme fluctuations in moisture, temperature, and salinity. Therefore, this zone is partially populated. Periwinkle shells can be found in this region. The high tide zone is completely covered in water only during the high tide, and is exposed to the air for a long period of time as the tides recede. Organisms in this zone are steady due to the sun and wind exposure and the motion of the waves. Barnacles can be found in this intertidal zone. The mid-tide zone is located between the average high and low tide marks. It is covered by water during most high tides and exposed to air during most low tides. This region contains a highly populated, diverse groups of organisms. 2 organisms that live in this area are mussels and seaweed. The low tide zone is located between the average low tide mark and the low tide mark. It stays moist during most low tides. This zone contains the most diverse group of organisms. Sea anemone and ochre stars can be found in the low tide zone.